What's up YouTube, 007 Ryan here. Got a little review on the Bulgarian surplus metal magazines. This review is for some of you guys that are looking to get these magazines or have a question about these magazines as to whether or not you should get these or not. I feel that if you can find these for under $20 to go ahead and get them. If you're going to find them for over $20, don't worry about it, keep looking. The reason I say that for is because I was buying AK47 magazines when they were $7. So I just feel partial to that area of affordability of the magazine. So that being said, I bought these for $15 a piece from a guy that was selling them locally. And like I said, if you can find them for under $20, go ahead and go for them. They're actually worth it. The only downfall that I've found so far for these is the finish on them, which is a Parkerized finished. And you'll notice quite quickly that after inserting these a couple of times over and over, that they will actually start to wear rather quickly. Now that's no problem at all as far as the magazine feeding goes, of course. But if you're a cosmetic kind of guy, that might be something for you to look out for. But as far as myself goes, if the magazine functions flawlessly, that's no problem to me. Like I said, they are a Parkerized finished, and it will wear pretty quickly on there. They do feed really well, no problem at all. Most places are selling these online for anywhere from 20, and I've seen them all the way up to 27. Now, like I said, don't pay any more than 20 bucks for these, or for any AK47 magazine as far as that goes, unless you're looking at some super tactical elite brand, which I don't know, whatever. That's up to you. But as far as an AK goes, there's a reason that people buy AKs, and it's for the affordability, practicality, and the simplicity of it. So that being said, again, I bought these for $15 a piece. They function just fine. I've left at least one loaded at 27 rounds for 3 months at a time, and I rotate my mags out 3 months at a time. I go to the range sometimes, and if I have one that's been sitting for a long time, I'll go ahead and use it up at the range, and I've never had a problem it feeding into the receiver. So that's pretty good, in my opinion. Now, I haven't gone longer than that. Your results may vary, but this is just my experience with leaving it loaded and then shooting it off three months later. So that's no problem at all. The spring seems to function just fine in there. And like I said, the only thing I found is just the wear on it. It is a polymer polymer molded follower. And as far as the bottom goes, it is a metal plate, but it is a polymer, I forgot what the floor plate inside. It is a polymer floor plate inside, but it is a metal floor plate on the outside. So the button is actually polymer, but the metal, the outside is metal. And to go ahead and disassemble that, you do just like any other AK-47 magazine. And so when you're going to disassemble these, you want to make sure that you are going to keep pressure on the spring after you push the button down and slid the floor plate off. You want to make sure, because this spring is going to come out here with force, so just be very careful. Alright, there's your spring. Here's the inside floor plate. Like I said, it is polymer, molded, and seems to be holding up just fine. These came lightly coated in oil, and I have left the inside just lightly, all I did was wipe it down with a rag, just lightly. Kept it a little wet in there to keep the function, keep the rust down inside of the magazine. Again, that is a polymer molded follower, anti-tilt, so you shouldn't have any problems with it feeding. Other than the finish, the fit on these are actually pretty good. You can see there's not any weird, protrusions or awkward welds going on there. Again, that's the wear you're going to find when dealing with these. As far as magazine wobble goes, on an empty mag, you will experience just a little bit louder magazine wobble, of course. And if you can catch that on camera. Okay, and here's one that's nearly fully loaded. This is 27 rounds in it. So it's obviously not as bad. So again, my final thoughts on these. If you find yourself at a crossroads as to whether or not you should get these, I say go ahead and get them. As long as you're going to find these for under $20, and I even include shipping in that. If you're going to find these for under $20 out the door, go for it. With the way prices on magazines are right now, I'd say definitely go for it. Now, if the prices weren't so as crazy as they were, I'd keep these at around $10 to $15. As like I said, I bought these for $15. Yeah, that's what I have to say about that. If you guys enjoyed this review, give me a like, check my other videos out, and leave your comments, feedbacks. I'll catch you guys next time. We'll see you.